else to say? I just feel like if you want it, you could go get it. But if you're gonna tiptoe around it and expect people to do things for you, you're gonna be broke, girl, honey, man, sir. I don't know, but you're gonna be broke. So figure out a system, stick to your system. Yeah, like this traffic just to go 2 exits is just too much. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a lot to do today, but I promised myself I would make this video. So get your drink, get your coffee, and let's get cracking. So I've been a realtor for about 3 months. Officially, I think I got my license April 2022. I think the official day was like, I don't know, like the 20th, the 19th, the 18th, something like that. So I've been a realtor for 3 months. So we have May, June, July. So the date today is July 25th. I want to go over a few things of how my journey has been, what happened, am I succeeding, am I failing, do we have anything under contract, like what's the tea before you become a realtor? Because everybody always talking about some money, 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 money. I make money, I'm this, I'm a baller. And it's like, are you kidding? Or are you what's tea? So I want to just start off by saying I grew up in real estate. So understand the game a little bit more than someone just kind of walking in not knowing anything. I was working for a co-op banker on a team, and before I got my license I was the in-sales associate. So I would like answer the phone and help the agents get clients and follow up with the clients. So that was my job for I think like a month and a half. Then I got my license, did it for like a half of a month, like half agent, half in-sales associate, and it was OD. Like I was on the computer 4 hours a day working for in-sales associate, and then I was on the computer for another 4, 5, 6, 7 hours a day trying to get leads, because we have a CRM and that's where our leads come from. So I was online like grinding every day, trying to get leads, trying to call people, try to contact people. And I'm not gonna really go through the all the little things that happen, but I can let you guys, I can remember my first showing, and it was in Fairfield, Connecticut, and it was like a little condo. And I was very nervous because it was like my first official like thing alone, and I went. The guy wanted to put an offer in it, but he took too long. He was a day too late, and I told him, I'm like, you need to get a pre-approval, like you need to do this, like you need to do this. He's like, okay, and just because you got money doesn't mean you got money. Like you need to have the pre-approval right here, you can't have it over there. Okay y'all, so this is my I guess you can call it my official first showing. Okay, so they're on their way, but basically this is a 1-bedroom condo. It's on the market for $199,000. I'm gonna show you guys around. So I'm texting him that night like, hey, can you get it to me? He doesn't hit me back until the following afternoon when they've already picked someone to go with. Oh my goodness. That was my dad giving me a lead. I can't. So, yeah, that was my first mistake. Boom, he didn't have pre-approval. I mean, it was my first one, so it wasn't that deep. I knew he didn't have a pre-approval, but I didn't press it because it was my first one. And that day, I was hanging out with my mom. Like, it was at Costco. The deal that broke me was my deal in Greenwich. My client had he was well off. Like, we're talking about like 7 figures. Well off. Very well off. Is that 7 or 8? I'm trying to figure out. Shoot, is that 8 figures? How much is 8 figures?
8 figures represents 8 digits, and an 8-figure salary will fall between $10 million, $99,999,000.
All right, so we don't stick with the 7 figures. He was well off with around with the 7 figures. And we found him a house. Okay, mind you, I was texting him for like a month. Like, hey, hi, when can I see you? Want to see? And he kept dubbing me. Like, he just kept dubbing me. And after a month, he's like, Jasmine, set this up. I want to see it. So, boom, we go see it. We put the offer in. We negotiate a little bit. Deal falls through. If you want to know what happens, go to my other vlog. And I like boohoo cry about it that day, but whatever. So that was when I realized I have to start doing something different. I need to start working on my craft. I need to be great. I need to do this. I need to do that. And that's what like propels me into grind mode. Okay. So that was about, I think, a month and a half in at that point. And around this time, I was showing a lot of homes and not putting in any offers. So I realized my first mistake. I'm like, something's going on. Granted, the market was crazy. It still is. But the house selection, excuse me, the house selection was trash. None of my clients wanted to put any offers in any houses. An example, if you have a home, if you're looking to buy a house and you want at least 1,500 square feet and there are only houses that are 1,100 square feet and have one less bedroom than you would like, you're not inclined to put the offer in on that house, especially if it's in a location that you don't like. Like, we have to be realistic, and maybe I want to say at least 15 of those people was like, nah, like, I'm not buying nothing. And then after I got over that hurdle, after the market started shifting a little bit, then I started getting in more leads. So I would say June is when everything started to like really hike up for me. Like, I started figuring out the sauce with getting offers accepted. Then, but at first I wasn't able to put in offers. I like, nobody wants to put an offer with me. Then I wasn't getting the offers accepted. And then I figured that out. Put my little sauce on it. And then my clients were having an issue with going to contract. Like, I would get them a house and then they're like, and I'm like, I'm doing all this work and you keep walking away from houses. But now we are at the point where I have figured out the issues, and I feel like it took me some time to figure out what works for me and how my personality sometimes, I think I have a pretty good personality, but I feel like sometimes it might scare someone because I'm like, oh, you want the house? You're gonna get the house. And they're like, whoa, I was just thinking about the house. Like, you're already talking about buying a house. Like, whoa, I just saw it one time. So I think the way that I come off, or the way I was coming off, was like, oh, okay, you got it. Like, you want it, you got it. And that's what scared people. So I had to kind of work on my approach with the whole accepted offer situation, or like, that was my issue. So I learned a lot. I think I should do another video on like top 5 things I learned. But I can definitely say that it was a journey from beginning all the way until now. I mean, you have to, whenever you join a brokerage, you have to learn how to write offers in the way that they want you to. There's certain forms you have to use. If you're on a team, you're gonna have a CRM. If you're just working by yourself independently, then that's also an issue. How are you gonna get leads? Like, what are you trying, like, what's your source? And I think the biggest thing, and I'll make another video on this too, is when you join a brokerage, figure out your goals. So from whenever you start to a year, like, what are your goals from this year that I start until the next year of this date, and make sure you keep on track with that. For example, if you want to sell 20 homes in a year, what are you going to have to do to sell those 20 homes? How many people are you going to have to call on a day-to-day basis? How many leads are you going to have? How many showings are you going to have to do? How many new clients you need to meet a month? You have to kind of formulate it, and eventually it works. But I know that I definitely hit a few breaking points. I could do a few story times in these first 90 days, but I can say it's all been worth it. So as of July 25th, 2022, I now have 3 properties under contract and 2 will close August of next month and 1 in September. And that's where I'm at now. And my we changed brokerages. I went from Coldwell Banker to Berkshire Hathaway. So I've definitely lost 2 weeks of work because we were in transition, and then my birthday was last week. So this month I lost a lot of time between, I lost a lot of time. But what I can say is that I'm back. My clients are still active, they're still looking, and that the girl is booked and busy every day, right? This is my thing. If your clients are not waking you up to questions and attorneys are not calling you to see what's up, then something is up with you in your system. Something's up. Your phone should always be ringing. Someone should be calling you about a lead. A lead should always be coming through. You should always be on the phone. You shouldn't always have something on your agenda. You don't always have to be on 12 and have so much stuff going on, but there should always be a weekly goal. It doesn't need to have, you don't have to have a daily goal. I can be honest, there are some days I don't even work. Like, and when I say work, I mean like I don't leave the house. There's some days where I'm just texting clients. There's some days that I don't do anything at all because I don't have to. But make sure that you're always, that's weird, not say prepping your money, but make sure that you always have clients that are trying to buy within the next 30 days. Always have clients that are trying to buy within the next 60 days, and you'll be good to go. And the ones that want to buy but are not ready, have them in a little category. Make sure they become like your best friend. Talk to them about getting a lender, the whole bit. And when they're ready, they will call you. That's a guarantee. They will call you when they're ready. I had someone call me today and they were like, I have cash and I'm ready to buy a house. I'm like, okay, but 3 months ago, husband was not on board. Now husband's calling me. And I don't know what else to say. I just feel like if you want it, you could go get it. But if you're gonna tiptoe around it and expect people to do things for you, you're gonna be broke, girl, honey, man, sir. I don't know, but you're gonna be broke. So figure out a system, stick to your system. Hello? Hey. Okay, I have no idea where I am with this video. Long story short, work hard, play hard, have a good time, save your money. You gotta pay taxes at the end of the year. And if you have any questions, please leave them below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be making more videos about real estate. A lot of, a lot of day in my lives. And